Carry for the win. They traded my nigga, so he had to win. Look, now my boy K Carry. You boys trading and thought it was just gonna be over. He said he needed. Flag on the play.
Taking the lead.
Good pass. Good Spence.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive in total 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touch. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Damn, he just put my nigga to his ass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
You know your
but
shit
in this
muted
situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
No.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he'll go underneath here to Breida.
I thought you would have known because you ain't hear yourself. And I ain't got it loud.
He'll dump this down to Matt Breida.
Hell nah, nigga, what I said
He's
back.
going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball,
Nah, that's because I am seeing it on the stuff. I'm seeing like the shit you doing, but
he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh yeah, they eat
up. Complete, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ooh, young stud in the game.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
There you go, man.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50
I got my young
seconds to
niggas
go
in
the first
and they
half.
down to catch our body. I said and they down to catch a body. Yeah.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Let's
Can't
go,
find
man.
anywhere to go with it.
They steady let him get all the sacks, bro. Hold on, I'm finna get off my nigga. He already got his little breakout development, bro. I already hit his line. Damn.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
I got my young niggas in the field, and they down to catch a body.
49 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
You ain't see these young studs.
7-6.
Dylan Moses out here.
On that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it.
Why you don't fuck with my niggas, man? These niggas good.
12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
He
And only
just
able to
stud it
get
out.
this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Let it out, bro. Come on, bro. Spencer. We out here doing. I don't know what it is about that nigga, but he way better than
Anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And an Eagle first down.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
And what I kind of like about this team,
he's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
I like that. They got a decent line. There's 3 niggas on the line with a superstar. But they all old.
Strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time
they all
the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
I ain't throw a pick, bro. Come on.
Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10.
Then what's so crazy, Dylan Moses to be out here sick. He was the first round pick, but dude I drafted second had a superstar trade. He be
beat. With this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
That's something that seemed real to me off the bill. I'm like, the nigga I thought was a superstar, but the nigga behind him was a superstar, and this nigga actually out here balling.
So we're at halftime.
But for some reason, Dylan Moses keep progressing fast as hell. This nigga already like an 83, 84.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Second half will start with a run by Sanders.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That line
2
be
yards on the
blocking.
carry there. It'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Miles Jack. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go again with Sanders. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first. Back to throw.
Jalen Waddle, bro. Jalen Waddle. Did you just drop the ball? And they said that shit, though. They said on all man. But I'm like, I feel like I don't really drop balls like that. Like,
and that would have been a first down.
I do. Yeah, I do when. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like right there, I shouldn't have dropped that, but. You feel me? He did. But dude was kind of on my ass. So like you said, it's acceptable. But the way dude in the video made it seem like, man, nah, man. Because guess what dude do, bro? Dude put his wide receiver catching at a 99. He swears on all Madden. They don't let you catch them balls. Like,
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work.
He's saying like I'm talking about the game slider. Like he got that catching on 99. And he said like it don't affect shit for real. Like the game gonna still play the same. It's just like when you go up for them like 50-50 balls and shit. He like
in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked.
He talking about this shit with the 50-50 balls. He like, you gonna more likely, it's gonna be more even. He like, you ain't gonna catch everything still, but it's gonna be more even. He like, now, nigga, if you throw a ball downfield, you feel me, with a defender or something on you, the computer coming up with that bit. That nigga said, what you been on? What type of it? I said, I just been trying to get my franchise right. Nah, though, it was because of that, cuz, though. That's what made me watch all that shit, because I'm 4-0. My team is only an 82 overall, you feel me? I was just an 82 overall with the fucking Broncos getting dead. You feel me? So I'm like, bro, I know Jalen Waddle ain't the only thing. Like, you was over there still balling when you wanted to, kind of with Ruggs only, but now you doing that shit with everybody. So I'm on some shit like, I can understand, all right, if it's this speed right here, but like I said, Jalen Rieger, I'm just like, yeah, my dude, first game, Spencer Ryder had like, bro, when do I ever throw for 400-some yards, bro? 5 touchdowns. Come on, bro. I said, that was cuz type of shit. That ain't me. I know this some shit. I'm out here
Okay,
eating.
so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in
I just
sync,
had to get my shit
stayed
right,
in
though,
great
because I had this one
communication, and
feeling
as he
that.
dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I just put the threshold back on 50.
On that
Yeah,
one,
that's the only thing I changed.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I kind of wanted to put it back on 100 because I feel like that's when shit was the most toughest for us. You feel me? But that was too fake. Like, I put it back on 100, bro. I played it.
Two of the top running
No,
backs
nigga, that's what I was thinking, bro. I seen some niggas put it on 6. Feel me? Shit like that. Like, I think I'm going to try it on 6 because even right here on 50, and this is what dude was explaining to me. He was like, yeah, go ahead. I'm playing one right now.
He'll get 8 on the scramble.
But even like dude was telling me, it was like when the gameplay feels too fast, which for you probably gonna be different because you on the next gen. You see the way they make y'all move anyway.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
But for DLP4, you know how it move over here, cuz.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh my God, rookie fucking. I mean, that ain't the rookie linebacker. 1 year pro linebacker. Yo, baby. But you know how it move on here. How you can swivel. You feel me? Like dude was saying, like, damn. No, I already know that shit do. But you know how P4 like you can swivel and shit. Like he was saying, if the game play too fast, like when you run it and you just can move like that, keep bumping that shit up. Cause he like the point of the threshold is not directly to make all the players like if you put it on 100, that's when all the players' speed gonna be the same. But he like the point of that is to make the gameplay more real. So like players really gotta plant and stick or something like to go a different direction. It ain't just, you feel me? And I noticed that because I'll be running the Wildcat or something, the safety will be coming up to get me. I just run straight to the sideline. I'm gone. You feel me? Because he can't run right and left how my dude running. And like I keep running these little dive plays with Miles Sanders, and I'm still like running left. I was beating them niggas, so I think I'm gonna bump it up.
In this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
But I ain't going too crazy because, like I just said, I was running fade routes, so my niggas just burning them niggas every time. I ain't even have to do that.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
I ain't have to do that.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
He gets his first catch there.
And I put my
you talking about
them niggas getting down to the kickoff pass.
And we're just talking about the first catch there. I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Into double coverage,
bro, not another pick, bro.
Picked off at the 18.
Now I'm back to 1 pick, cuz. I just wasn't even saying no picks when that shit was on
you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus
I
is something
wasn't,
you
bro.
still
Like,
have to
my
work
niggas
on
was burning
all the
these
time
niggas on
because
fade
there's so
route.
many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you got to learn how to finish. The 2
What's
F's
that? Ooh, that's man, you ain't even tapped into my screen, bro. Fuck you. Talking about I don't like
we
these
saw a lot of
people.
negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Wentz. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan.
Oh, yeah, he talking about something.
Wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
He can
wow,
run
we
for it,
can't
and he
see right
will.
now.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5 quarterback picks up the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Bro, come on, bro.
Slide to avoid the big hit.
Nigga, I am live.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Robinson, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
No, it could be mental.
Here's Wentz to throw. He'll get this.
Oh my God, bro. Tackle me, my
and he's
nigga.
dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll run here with Robinson, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Now Wentz.
Oh my God.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
That's good for a Jaguars.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
I don't know if you don't put up 82 points without them first, though. You fuck around and can with them money plays.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Or make me fumble, bro. I'm not feeling it.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Maybe not, see, and then do something else in the setup, he was like, because
upset defenders on that
you
one.
said something like, change the way, because you see how every team plays the same. You feel me? Because it just all Madden shit. Like, you feel me? Ain't no different teams and none of that
shit. A couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
When the threshold is on 0, for some reason I pass more. Like I said, my receivers is burning
it's turned into results.
Feel me? I wasn't even running for real with the threshold up. Because I just moved too easy. Like, I'm passing, my niggas burning me, bro.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and sell this thing?
So now the Eagles down 9-7. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Good.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the
Man,
20.
he underthrew him.
And
But
he'll
yeah,
get
see,
this
it's
way
just them
down
fast
into
niggas. That shit
Jacksonville
still works.
territory. A
I
big play there for
underthrew him.
Philly. 61 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
He underthrew my man.
Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
Bro, that's what I need to do. How you do that?
And congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready. You also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want.
My shit, like, you on the phone probably. I'm on the laptop. Nah, yeah, I see. He said same. I'm putting my shit at 1080. Fuck that. HD. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, you don't got that on the phone? You don't got that on your computer? Man, I was about to say my shit say 1080 HP HD. Like, why would I put it on 72? Oh yeah, oh must be on this laptop then. I was about to say because this bitch definitely say 1080p HD, and they got the HD in red. Yeah, now, like on the video, like the little button where you press to do the shit, it just got an HD right there. Yeah, this shit look clear as hell. Come on. Ooh. Man, he ain't gonna look.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT
when I'm on the
miss.
Mac, I'm definitely gonna be looking at that.
Fielded a couple
I ain't
yards
noticed
into the
this
end
let me
zone.
be 1080.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Well, I swear to God, it look like your TV.
Comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Wentz's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. Now Wentz. Rolling to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Man.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake. Wentz.
Partner, they're clearly
Man, you gotta catch that, bro. Catch that. What is you doing, my baby? You right there.
Jacksonville first down or a pickup on 17. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Wentz's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Or James, like.
Wentz to throw again. Able to complete this to Chenault.
Damn, he just burned.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, I'm finna lose.
4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Bro, oh my God, bro.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Bro, I think. I don't know.
One final try now for Wentz. And he takes
Wow,
it in.
bro.
Jacksonville.
Wow.
Carson Wentz finding the end zone on the game's final
Bro, I'm
play.
done,
So
bro.
this will
See,
be
that's what
a
I'm
win
saying,
for
fool. I get the
Jacksonville.
moves.
And it wasn't
As
really
soon as I
always
do
pretty.
this
They
shit.
had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides
Man, wow,
did, but
my
they did what they
ass.
needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy.
Bro,
Every
cuz.
snap was a major league brawl.
Ooh.
They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close
That's
one
the
like
shit you
this,
complete. That's all.
every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? Those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the play.
Man, better make his ass lock back in. He thought this was a ease breeze. Let me go 2 VR. I just kept playing. Yeah. He putting up 90 points. He ain't even said shit about that. He knew not to tell me that bullshit. Go on somewhere with that. Dudes over there. Man, boy, I cannot believe this shit, bro. Yeah.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
And that's crazy, bro. That's the team that I just traded to get this George pick. A little frustrated receiver. Jalen White, are you frustrated? But this nigga quiet for me out there on the field. I normally wouldn't complain, but bro, you just went crazy. I mean, just because you ain't scoring? Man. Oh, bro, I get the moving, bro.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did.
Oh,
can I
man.
kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Bang, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
T-Rack got me.
Hit one and be so you gotta go berserk. Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes
Spencer Rattler went from 73
you
to
know the ones that want to
77.
keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature.
And it's
I don't
crazy
wanna
because
seem
I ain't even
absurd,
pick
but
up
that
him
boy's
or
a
I ain't pick
gangster.
up.
Focusing on me.
I ain't even pick up no left outside linebackers. All the linebackers I picked up was some right outside linebackers. The other niggas was. That's what he plays.
I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that.
Yeah, they'll be put outside.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's
Dang, Lee gonna go crazy next year, though, because even though Christian Harris better than him, obviously, if we had both of them starting as freshmen, but Christian Harris the one that kept the job on Billy Moses coming back, but I feel like Shane Lee gonna go crazy next year. He know what it feels like to sit out.
It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here we go with the Packer offense guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. Behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And a yard.
The numbers for Jones last week, 20 carries, 54 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
They go jet sweep. Washington with it. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Aaron
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
What? They
Defense
gave
had
it
a
to
chance
him?
to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They gave up the complete.
I can't believe that shit. I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen that. You know my other league was fucked because that nigga was leading the league in sacks. He ain't even go past a star. He a whole X factor. Ooh.
There, but this is what zone defenses count on: catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
He just got so much credit. Took off the running back, then picked that bitch up.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play for the Pack on 3rd. 41 yards.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
The Eagles' 9-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Man, catch the pig, bro. Oh my God, that is the fucking, bro.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
It'll continue to be interesting in these wet conditions how these kickers fare, but first test, passed.
And how about how the special teams unit handled that? A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers. After the snap, got it down and let him pop it through the posts.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action. They'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. The first down. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 34. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Eagles nothing.
They pick whatever offensive.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
He said, yeah, they ain't having that no more.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, they get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown
what are you doing running the ball? Y'all is just the air raid team.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd and 9 now.
Well, that nigga was wide open.
Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. A little jet sweep to start the drive. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
By the wide receiver.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's good.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
Man, look at that Aaron Rodgers. Bro, it's like you can do now that I didn't do this, bro. That first, because he just wasn't running, you feel me? He just wasn't running when I had to throw it.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Got it.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
Ooh, stop.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
The left side throw complete to Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He will find his man on the outside. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
That's some real Rodgers.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 37. Gonzalez's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we come upon halftime with the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
How do you celebrate? Because why did he just start celebrating? That shit was
right at the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down again. Preston Smith dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit.
Bro, who is this nigga, bro? They not even blocking this nigga.
Preston Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And it's 4th down.
They're not even blocking on nigga.
They're going to try and throw.
Oh, they just cheated me, bro.
Escaping the pressure right.
They just cheated me, bro. Waddle just ran a 1. Man, what's wrong with these picks, bro? This should be weird.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield.
Why didn't he
but also, when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Looking for the end zone. And the throw.
Bro, look at that. Yeah, bro, I got to do something. I got to change something.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Got to do something, bro.
That drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Where is my point?
So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
I think that's what it is, bro. I be needing to draft more safety. So that's my style of play.
Jones.
Having like safeties playing up his linebacker.
Backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Y'all don't do that over there. We go and kick a field goal to overtime because you couldn't score.
Brings up 4th down.
Bro, you ain't stopped them. Ooh, good. You just did that. You deserve that. You deserve that one. He kicked the field goal to OT. Then the nigga stopped them niggas. Ooh.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Take it at the 37.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Packers 19, Eagles.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. And
this is incomplete.
The pass.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Flushed out right.
Oh my God, he did not throw it.
Taken down.
You ain't throw it, bro.
The quarterback is sacked.
Oh my
Brandon, I think you
God.
understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes
Bro,
down.
whoever this nigga, bro,
Preston
Pierre Smith,
in
he is
there to
fucking
get him,
going
and that is
crazy,
sack
bro.
number 6 now for him
Oh
on the year.
my God, I'm done.
They'll start out on the ground.
Come on, get a
Jones.
safety, man.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They'll go again to Jones.
Let's go.
And he'll get this only up to
Oh,
about
wow.
the 3-yard line.
They ain't do that.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
this
his time to
is
shine.
bro.
And able to
They
get
ain't
it
never
across
do
the
this.
10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket.
Yeah,
I think defensively,
exactly.
you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
First down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
The 16-yard
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at the 33. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now the Eagles down on the scoreboard. 1:12 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 45 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He was supposed to catch that, though.
Incomplete in the end zone. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They get this out left. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some great
just like how they did us last week.
As they throw for a late touchdown.
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I'd given them the standing 8 count a few times along the way. And look at how this one ended.
Yeah, they had, well, I guess 9 lives, just like a cat, kept fighting, and they're in the end making the huge play to get the game winner.
I guess that's the epitome of you always have a puncher's chance.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
She right, got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
Right.
Name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy. But
now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
You gonna have to pay, but wait. Jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd.
We looking for a running back right now, but he glad it ain't no running back in the man, but it ain't none in the draft.
Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running
That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, he ain't nothing. Make him throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off.
Man, my Madden freeze. Man, this shit be goofy, bro. I'm trying to figure out what do this even mean.
I just got a set like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set like I ran up on a quarterback. We ain't saying that. I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking.
This shit goofy, bro.
All the plays that I'm catching, I done gone.